Just after 4:30 today, police say two groups were separated inside the mall after a fight. Then guns are drawn, and a 15-year-old girl is caught in the middle. You see the suspect aim his handgun and fire. In the middle of it all, a 15-year-old. Hearing the shooting, people run from the mall. This man heard it all from the second floor.
Heard 6 gunshots, one after another. Then it went silent. I didn't see any shooter or anything like that. And then it went all become chaos, the mall, everybody trying to find an exit.
That's when a massive police force descends on the South Shore Plaza. Local, state, and federal SWAT teams thinking that it's an active shooter situation with the suspects fleeing on foot.
Everybody started running. We were in the Primark area, and
in the meantime, the mall is on lockdown with a chaotic scene inside and out. Dennis Lynch's daughter was working inside when she was told to shelter in place.
The person at the store put them in lockdown. I don't know how many people is there, but they barricaded themselves, and I think they're fine, you know.
Tonight, a 20 and 21-year-old suspect are both under arrest, and that 15-year-old girl is expected to be okay.
What's up, everybody? Arty 84 here with Explorers, and we're going to do another mall here. Dead mall, not a dead mall, we're going to find out. It's South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. Located 250 Granite Street, opened in 1961, and is owned by Simon Property Group. This mall is 1.5 million square feet of retail space, 2 floors and a partial basement. So there's some old pictures of the mall and the original floor plans from back in the early 60s when the mall was first being developed. This mall at one time was only 1 story, and it was actually, I believe, open air as well. We're going to get into that in a few minutes here. But here's some old signage and propaganda, if you will, of the South Shore Plaza. So here we go, entering the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. Here's a little store. This is the entrance into the parking garage upstairs in the middle of the mall here. Let's see, this mall is located between I-93 and Route 37. And the mall opened as an open-air plaza, like I said, 1961. It was enclosed in 1976. And it was expanded in 95 to 96 with 192 tenants. This mall is the 6th largest mall in the United States by square foot, believe it or not, and is the largest mall in terms of square footage in New England. Which, it's got to be close because the Natick Mall is pretty big as well. I have to look into that and see if that's true, but they did do a massive expansion on this mall, as a lot of malls in the area when the Macy's and the Filene's merged. They got rid of one of their locations, and they usually knocked it down, and they moved in a Nordstrom's and built a wing. So they did this with the No-Show Mall. They also did this with they did that in the Braintree Mall, which we're in right now, and they did it with the Burlington Mall as well in the area. So here we are walking upstairs. One of the unique about this mall, when I first came to this mall many years ago, there was a carpet on the second floor, which I've never really seen in a mall before, but I guess it's kind of fancy. So we're walking towards the addition they added years ago with the Nordstrom's at the end. Basically what they did with this was they knocked down the old Macy's and they expanded it a little bit, and they added a whole section of mall. Now we're gonna as we walk into the section of mall, you're gonna see that they're having tough getting people down to that section of mall. And as you've seen from the beginning of this video, there's a lot of other reasons why people aren't going to this mall. The violence has been up significantly. One of the things I noticed in this mall, every store has their own security in it. So basically, you can't just go into any of these stores without having to go into a checkpoint, especially the high-end sneaker stores and everything like that, which is kind of sad. So that also brings down the mall and the quality of the mall. And it's also post-COVID, so people are still trying to get into them. But I've been to several malls since COVID has essentially been over, and they're packed. This mall, I don't know. In theory, you would say this can't be a dying mall. This can't be a dead mall. It's all this money they put into it. It's brand new, fancy. It's the big shopping hub of the South Shore of Boston. But I'm on a Saturday afternoon right now in this mall. Saturday afternoon. I figured this place would be crazy. And as we walk down to this new wing right here, it is a ghost town. Now, there's stores down here, but I'm telling you, it's not what it should be. It's not exactly what they planned to be honest with you. So a little few stats here. As of 2021, the mall's anchor stores are DSW, Macy's, Nordstrom, Sears, Primark, and Target. Previous anchors include Filene's Basement, Jordan Marsh, and Lord & Taylor. I worked at this mall, for several years actually at the finish line there, and I was at the original location located on the first floor, kind of below where we are right now, and then we moved up to a little bit larger location onto the second floor, and that mall was a significant move for that store. It was unique because when we were on the first floor, we actually had the stock room in the basement, so there was actually stairs. You had to go downstairs underneath, and the whole lower area of this mall is an underground parking garage, which is pretty cool. So that's how all the stores get their goods, basically, from the underground parking garage. So that's a unique feature of this mall. The no-show mall also has the same feature. It's good. You don't see trucks or anything going, and you know, it keeps everything pretty much like Disney World. You don't see anything, so it's kind of cool. Like I said, it opened in 1961, renovation in 96, expanded the mall somewhat. In 1998, Simon Properties took it over, and they still own to this day. So in 2005, May Department Stores at the time, parent of Lord & Taylor on Fountains, was acquired by Federated Department Stores, which is basically Macy's. And that's when they started downsizing the stores and merging stores. And South Shore Plaza store in Braintree closed in 2011, the Fountains, that is. A redevelopment opened for a former site of Jordan Marsh on March 26, 2010. Jordan Marsh meaning the Macy's location. And that's when they put the Nordstroms, and they added the addition, and they added the Target and whatnot also to this. And the Target's kind of, you got to go downstairs with the Target. So it's kind of a 3-level mall, but the basement is basically a large part of it. In 2007, half of Sears closed, meaning the upper half of Sears. And Primark moved in there and took over that location. So this Sears is still open, I believe. I think I walked by. I don't recall it being closed. It might be closed. I don't recall, actually. We'll probably see when we walk by. I'm trying to remember, but I think it's still open. I think the Sears is still open, and the Primark is upstairs. So I think I mentioned that in the first part. Yeah, Sears is still there. It was in 2021. So it's one of the few Sears that's left in New England, to be honest with you, which is kind of interesting. So on July 3rd, 2020, that's when the incident that we seen in the beginning of this film happened, when a 15-year-old girl got shot at the mall. So, I mean, gunshots in the mall would make a lot of people not want to go to a place like this. And as you can see, a lot of stores are not in business anymore. Was this to COVID? Perhaps. It didn't help that there was a giant, this incident happened in the middle of COVID last July. That never helps a thing. So, what the future of this mall? Geez, I don't know. This mall is a big, large property. It has a lot of stores in it. It is a hub for the South Shore at Boston. My prediction, back when we did these movies, that a lot of these smaller malls are going to go and disappear, and the North Shore Mall will survive because it's the North Shore hub. The Natick Mall will survive, and the Burlington Mall will survive because they're out in the western part of the states, and the South Shore Plaza will survive. But walking through this mall, I really can't say. I think this mall is dying. I'm gonna give you that for a fact. I think this is a dying mall. I don't think it's officially a dead mall yet, but it's definitely seen its better days, and I'm not quite sure if a mall could turn around, especially a mall of this size. And if enough stores go out, instead of vacant areas in the mall, and it's going to start becoming very, scary, and dreary. So, I don't know. Time will tell. All right, so we're walking down here. There's Primark right there, and we're going to actually see if the Sears is open. I don't know. See if I'm smart enough to film down there. I don't think I did. I think I turned right here at the Lane Bryant and continued up. So you might be able to see it later on the film, but at this point, I'll let you guys just sit back and enjoy the South Shore Plaza. Please leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Comment, share your stories as well. Make sure you subscribe so you get alerted every time we have a new video. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and click the alarm so whenever you get notification, we get new ones. See you later. Bye!